Hello, 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 friends. How are you doing today? It is Whiffbox Wednesday. For once, the automatic pinned post is correct. We are doing whiff boxes. I don't know why. Uh, I don't know why it's showing the Disney Castle. While it's showing the Disney Castle, if you can see that thumbnail, um, we are still doing the pre-sale for the Disney Cinderella Castle and a brick of a special scent. This is kind of commemorating the new paint job that's going on Cinderella's Castle at Walt Disney World. I can't remember the name of the fragrance off the top of my head, of course, because I didn't prepare for that. I prepared for the link. Um, but it's $30 down, and then they should start redemptions in October, which is kind of cool because the anniversary of Walt Disney World is October 1st. Also be great, prepare for maybe holiday giving. And the brick is an option. You can either get just the castle or you can do the castle and the brick. Either way, it's $30 down, and the $30 will go to the final price of whichever you choose. The name of the brick is Where Dreams Begin. And the description for that is bright Florida citrus, tropical blooms and fruit, vanilla kissed morning air. I cannot wait. I bet it smells like what Magic Kingdom. But that's not what I came here to talk to you about. It is Whiffbox Wednesday. We did get our Whiffbox in over the weekend, and I have it right here beside me to check out with you guys. Honestly, of course, I get marketing images for the Whiffbox prior to the 18th of the month, and I really haven't paid much attention to it. I think I've posted it, I think I've shared it, but I really didn't pay much attention because I wanted to be a little more surprised. So that's what we're going to do. It's a surprise for me as well as my sharing with you guys. So let's get right to it. If you're unfamiliar, Scentsy offers a Whiffbox every single month. It's a specially curated seasonal surprise box. It contains, I think it's all full-size product at this point. The cost is $35. The value is usually at least $42. I will check my images and see if I can find one to tell you exactly how much this one's worth if I can't figure it out. But just off the top of my head, I'm doing math. But this is the Scentsy Whiffbox. Obviously, you can see it uses our new branding, our botanicals on the sides. It's just a really cute box. Yeah, it's a cute box. So let's see what's inside. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see it from there as well. We always have the puppies to keep everything inside safe. We also always have a nice little postcard to tell you what's going on. It looks like it's going to be travel themed. Y'all know I love travel. I booked airfare for 2 trips last night. You've got places to go and sights to see. Your March Whiffbox is filled with hand-picked scents and an exclusive Scentsy bar inspired by a coastal getaway. Let your senses wander to places waiting to be explored. This is right up my alley. That's the other thing about Whiffbox. It always comes with exclusive product that can only, and it's a mix. Not everything inside is exclusive, but at least one item will be exclusive, and the only way you can get it is going to be through the Whiffbox. So there's a little more paperwork in here. This is a brochure for our monthly edit. I think I've told you guys a little. We talked about this with the March Scent of the Month. We've had the Scent of the Month program for almost 16 years now. It's a little bit over 15 years. It existed when I joined, but it was brand new. And it was something that had just come out the previous fall. I joined in January of 2011. And it's just a program where we would introduce a brand new warmer and a brand new fragrance every single month. In their introductory month, they were 10% off. The fragrance is always available in the bar, the room spray, and the scent circle. And then last year or the year before, we also added the pod. And all of those are 10% off for that introductory month. Well, this year we're doing something a little bit different, and it's called the Monthly Edit. And it's actually an entire design scape, if you will, focused around that warmer and fragrance of the month. And just like the Whiffbox, those are also seasonal. So, for example, this month is green for St. Patrick's Day and for spring. So, it's kind of a combo of those two. As you can see, um, this guy right here, this is the warmer of the month. He's on my desk. You can see him back there. It's lily pads, but a lot of people say it looks like limes. And then we have these other two warmers that are also part of the edit. You can see how they look really good together. They would make a fantastic mantelscape or tablescape, whatever you do to design with your Scentsy. And then in addition to that, we have the scent of the month and two other fragrances that are special for this month. Now, the only thing that's 10% off is the warmer of the month and the scent of the month still. But if you're wanting to make some nice little decor bits, this will help you do that. And this is in our Scentsy Enliven family. I am still planning to do that training. I just haven't made it yet. But yeah, so there's a brochure all about that. And of course, it is new catalog month. So there's a new catalog in here. Isn't she pretty? I think she's so pretty. All right, let's see what else is in here. We've got a 3-pack of scent circles in coconut blossoms. So that's nice. Now let me. I'm not knowing this fragrance off the top of my head. So let's see if I missed something. I did. So coconut blossoms is fresh coconut, calm ocean waves, and soft floral stems, inspired by peaceful, contemplative. A veil of mist hangs cool and weightless, allowing for clarity in the early morning hours. Coconut begins to warm in the sun, adding a layer of creamy richness. Tender green petals of lily of the valley soften the mist into something timeless and serene. There's a gentle pause between sea and sky. Clean, radiant, and unhurried. Okay, I'm super excited, and I'm a little bit mad that I just put my last car bar in my car, because now I want this. So anyway, this is not a brand new fragrance, but it is in the catalog. It is available in the usual thing. Sorry, that's bothering me. There we go. So those are in there, and we have a bar of something. Mist and Magnolia. That's very pretty. I feel like that might be for next month. A lot of times they will put the scent of the month for next month in here, which is nice. Yeah, so that must be what this one is. I think it's either next month's or it's it smells really good. Sorry, brain. It's just a special. I'm going to look up April really quick. Yes. So, Misting Magnolia is the April scent of the month. So we will have a whole edit around that one, and I've already seen it, and it's magnificent. If you're coastal, stay tuned. This smells really, really good. It's a smidge perfumey on the backside, but it's really good. I'm not going to go into great depth on this one because I will be getting my scent of the month box in soon, and we will talk all about that then. Okay, the other bar that we have in here, this is the exclusive bar, and it's called Sunset Drift. And the description, I don't know if y'all know this, but now the descriptions are on the front, that teeny tiny print underneath the name of the fragrance. And it says it is vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and amber. I usually like amber. The rest of it sounds a little floral. Oh no, that's really good. Okay. It's given me some cashmere vibes, which isn't my favorite. But I think the amber in there's giving it a little something different. That's really unique. Gosh, that one's hard to describe. I mean, I can pick up what it's telling me is in there. The orchid and the floral and the amber. That's really unique, guys. That's good. Very, like, early summery. I can see what Sunset Drift. Yeah, it's like golden hour. That's what's reminding me of. It's like golden hour. Okay, and one of my favorite products, room spray. I don't think room spray gets nearly enough attention, and I'm not mad about it, but I can't spell. Look up the description for you guys. Lemon, sugar, and sage. This is also another catalog scent. The description is, smells like zested lemon peel, raw sugar cane stalks, and dried sage leaves. Inspired by bright Meyer lemons, release bursts of sweet citrus into the warm air of Mediterranean hillsides. Ooh la la, take me back to Sorrento. Where wild sage has flourished for centuries among sun-drenched coastal landscapes, softer and more floral than any ordinary lemon, their honeyed tartness awakens the senses and releases an aromatic clarity as they mingle with the herbaceous coolness of blue sage and under endless blue skies. Wild sugarcane adds a warm sweetness to round out a scent that's both refreshing and deeply comforting. We were fortunate enough to go to the Mediterranean with Scentsy in 2018, and y'all, they had these lemons, and I kid you not, they were huge, and they were just growing there on the hillsides. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smell that all day because it just landed on my face. Oh, I like that. Okay, that may be my room spray for my office. Oh wow, the citrus is fantastic, but it's not like, doesn't smell like a cleaner. You know what I mean? Wow. And the sage is giving it just a little bit of essential oil herbaceousness without smelling like grass or a floral shop. That's a really good one. All right, and then I think last but certainly not least, we have a fragrance flower in Blue Grotto. Blue Grotto is one of our favorite fragrances. It's probably my husband's favorite. I don't think there's any question about it. Smells like a freshly peeled orange, lush jungle greenery, crisp botanical breeze. Inspired by sunlight shines on crystalline waters outside a coastal cave. Bright bursts of citrus mingle with the verdant sweetness of tropical blooms, deeply familiar yet wonderfully escapist. This is the fragrance of discovery, of secret places where turquoise waves meet ancient stone and nature claims its victory. If you're unaware, near the Isle of Capri, off the coast of Naples, is literally a grotto, and it's called the Blue Grotto. It's only accessible when the tide is just right and there's not any extra wave action going on, and you literally have to lay down in the boat a lot of the times to get into it, but once you're in, it's like this cave of blue, and it's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. But this is part of the fragrance flower. They come in 2 different boxes, and these are the first boxes of fragrance flowers I've seen in the new branding. Like, the whole box is new branding. It's really nice. But these work like a reed diffuser, and I've talked about them before, but this is what the oil looks like. And then this one came with the Buttercup Bell version of our flower. See if I can get in here without tearing the box. Oh, I can. Easy peasy. Sometimes the boxes are a little tight. And essentially, you just open the box. This is Buttercup Bell. So you take the plastic wrap off of here, you open this, and then it's got just a little extra something. You screw that on, and it's really just more for looks, but it looks better, and it keeps it from looking, and it kind of holds the flower in place. But you put that on, and then you put your flower in here. So the flowers are made out of what's called sola wood. It's a really absorbent wood, and over time the oil absorbs up into the flower, releases the fragrance, and they're perfect for small spaces, bathrooms, desks, that sort of thing. I think most people use them like in bathrooms, but they're absolutely amazing, and they're super giftable. If you're looking for some teacher gifts or some nurse gifts, moving ahead of time for Mother's Day in May, these would be a really nice option. Unfortunately, due to the nature of how it absorbs it should absorb all the oil. And when it does, it's completely saturated. So it's not one of those things where you can just keep buying this jar to refill the flower, because the flower will be completely saturated. But yeah, that is the that. Let's see if we can do this math. I think I know all these prices. I always forget the room spray prices, though, if I'm really honest. They're 9. Okay, I should do that. Okay, just checking my brain. So we've got 18 for the flower, we've got 9 for the room spray, we got 2 bars, so that's $12, plus a 3-pack of scent circles. So that brings the value, my friends, up to $49. $49 worth of brand new, full-size Scentsy product for $35. That is a pretty good deal. But I know a way you can save 10% more than that and save on your shipping. If you sign up for Scentsy Club, you can actually add this into your club subscription, even if that's the only thing in there, and you will get 10% off. So you get it for, what is it, 32 something? And 32.50, 32, something like that. And your shipping is only $8. If you are a fan or you're just looking to place an order and you don't want to spend $10 shipping, you can create a club order. You can get it every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. It's a very personal system that you can make work the way it works best for you. You can order something different every time it runs, or you can order your same favorites every single month. You can get just this. It's all of our consumables. You can't put scent delivery systems in there, meaning you cannot put in warmers, you can't put in diffusers or Scentsy air products, because that doesn't make sense. You don't need a new one of those every month of the same thing over and over again. So it's the consumables, everything down to bulbs, cleaning, laundry, our essential oils, room sprays, scent circles, all of those things. Like everything that came in here, I think is in Scentsy Club. I'm not 100% about candles, but I think they're in there. But it's Scentsy your way, really, and you don't have to pay to join. It's just an option. You do earn reward points for every dollar you spend, and if you refer friends, you can also earn more points by referring friends, sharing your affiliate link, and them signing up through there. So that's my shameless plug for Scentsy Club that I do every time I have the opportunity, because it's a fantastic option. They also have our favorite feature in there. It's called Always Get My Bar. That means if Scentsy discontinues a bar and you have it in your club, Scentsy actually continues to make that bar just for you, even if you are the only person in the world who has that fragrance in your club. They will continue to make you a bar of it, and they hand pour those bars. Excuse me. There was one other feature I was going to mention, and bricks. I just used the last of my black raspberry vanilla brick. I can get it through Club. There's also a couple of fragrances available through Scentsy, as Scentsy bricks through the Club. That's the only way they're available. So if you want more information about Club or the Whiffbox, just shoot me a message and let me know. I'd be happy to help you get signed up to get one on order, or to help you get signed up to get it a little bit cheaper and save yourself on the shipping. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, the link for the Whiffbox will be in the description, as well as where to follow me on social media. And if you're liking my content, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye! And I just now realized I never identified myself. I'm Heather Pratt. I am the main person for Pratt Scent Biz. It's a partnership with my husband, so I say main person because there are 2 of us. He's just kind of the silent, unseen partner. But we both do this together. I'd love to get to know you more. Shout out if you want to follow along. Bye bye.